All right, so what up, y'all? I hope this thing is still recording. So I'm gonna get out of this, hoping that it's still recording. Okay, good, it's still recording. So I'm going into my Pocket Options app, right? Now this is an account that has $2 or just about $3 on it. So we're gonna use this one as the example that we're gonna use today. Now I'm gonna get everybody logged into the account and show everybody how to get logged into their Pocket Options account. But I just want to get there now. Right up here at the top section here, you're going to see a tab that says AUD CAD, CAD OTC. We always trade the OTC. Think of OTC as over the counter, all right? That's what my mom calls it, over the counter. So on the OTC market, we get a higher percentage. If you click on that, you'll see the OTC 92%. So that gives you the different pairs that we can trade on, okay? And as it goes down to 87%, and it goes down from there. But after, when it's not an OTC market, as you see, you get about 70%. So you get less return on your money. And it's always better to use the OTCs at the top because, again, you get the higher return on it. Now, you could trade whatever pair you want. You don't have to select any specific one. For this example, I'm going to choose USD CHF, which is this one right here. I'm going to choose that one, okay? Now, as I'm looking at it now, it looks like lines, and the lines look very confusing on the screen. So we're going to click on the three dots up here next to USD slash CHF, right? OTC. Those three dots, we're going to click on those three dots. And when we click on those three dots, we're going to see these 5 boxes populate. Now, the first one that has a thing that goes up and down like a saw, that's the chart. When you click on that, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the thing that says Heikinashi candle over here. You're going to click on that one because that's going to allow you to see the movement of the market. And then at the top there says enable timer. We want to enable the timer, and then we want to also enable auto scroll, as you see it there, right? And that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to leave it there. Now it's on a 1 minute candle. If you want to change the time frame on it, as you see here on the candle, it says 1M. It has the time frame 50 seconds. You see it's counting down there on the time frame, so you can see it's counting down on the 1M time frame, so you know, okay, the time frame is actually counting down. Now if you wanted to change it, the time frame, you can go back there, click on it. At the top there it says time frame. You can click on time frame at the top, and it goes from time frame. You see 1 minute. You can change it to the 15-second time frame, the 1 hour time frame. It just helps you to see the market from a different view. So for example, I'm going to give you guys a strategy. I checked the 1 hour time frame first to see, okay, in the last hour, each block represents the movement of the market in the last hour. So you can see on the 1 hour, you see on the line over here says 1H. On the 1 hour mark, the market is moving up. So we always go with the trend, never go against the trend. Okay, so that's the first thing. So the second thing is, we come back here, we click on it, then we want to click on the 5 minute time frame. Okay, and then after we click on the 5 minute time frame, we can then zoom or slide, and we can see its market is taking a slow uptrend like we just saw a while ago. Now on the 5 minutes, at the top of that one candle, this is what it looks like in the 1 hour, but it's still slowly moving up, as we can see. So that's a second confirmation. So you always want to find confirmation in whatever pair that you're looking at. So the pair that we're looking at, or the currency pair that we're looking at, is USD versus CHF, and that's an OTC. Now with this pair, we see that the first thing we look at in the market, we said the Heikin-Ashi candles, so we can see the movement of the market first, A. B, then we check for the first indicator, the first confirmation. We look at the 1 hour chart to see where's the 1 hour trend of the market over the last hour. And we can see each bar represents 1 hour. When you change the time frame of it, each bar represents that time frame. So now they represent on the 5 minute. Now in the 5 minute, we can see the market is still moving with more green than red in an upward trajectory, right? So that's the second confirmation that we want. Even if it goes down a little bit, keep in mind it's a 5 minute candle, and it might close down, and that's fine because again the market trend is going up. So it might go down for a second, or go down for a while, but it's going to come back up again because what goes up must come down. It's just how the market works, okay? So the next thing we're going to look at now, we're going to go to the bottom of the page. Now, the bottom of the page, you're going to see something that says trades, something that says signals, social. We're going to take the thing and click on the thing that says signals, okay? Now, when you put your money in, this is where I'm going to ask you guys to then take the time first to pay attention to it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to change it. Go back, click on signals again, and then change it just back to this. So if you want to change it to see the signals, you click on signals at the bottom, and you see the signals pop up. Then if you want to change it again, you click on signals, and it goes back to the chart. But what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to change the time frame. So I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to click on that chart again. But from instead of the 5 minute time frame, because I know what this pair is looking like, I'm going to go to the 15-second candlestick. Okay. Now the 15-second candlestick look a lot different, doesn't it? Because the 15-second candlestick is showing you the top of that little pullback. And at the top of that little pullback, it looks very aggressive in red. It does. Now, based on where you are in this, or what you're looking at, or what time frame, you might be looking at the same chart, but everything looks different. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click on signals again. Now, what these signals do is it gives you the higher probability of you landing in money on the trade. Okay. See, what we want to look for are trades. Each one of these represents a signal that you can copy on your account. Okay. Now, what that means is simple. For this one here, I have 31 seconds to go. It says it's in the up market. The blue signals how good it's going to close. But the minus red means I'm not going to make any money on it, on the money, right? This one here, let me see if I can highlight it. Okay, yeah. That one there shows that it's going down in the market. There's still over 2 minutes left on that. 47 seconds. It was made 4 minutes ago. Oh, see, the market moves up when they close. So that one was done over 2 minutes ago, but as you can see on that also, it's in the money, but it's a low probability of it closing in the money, right? So we're gonna wait to get closer. And what we want to do is we want to find signals that come up that are both green and green. Okay, green going up and green in the money, or red going down and green in the money. But the key thing is the money at the bottom always has to be green. You're looking for three confirmations on this. You're looking for the blue line confirmation to be full, because the closer it is to the blue line, meaning that it's in the clear for the trade to win. Whatever direction it is doesn't matter. So whether it's a green line or it's a double red bar, it doesn't matter. What mostly matters is the blue line in confirmation and the green plus in the money at the bottom. Okay, so those are the two things you want to pay attention to this. I'm going to keep this going for a second to see if I get a good signal that comes in, because I'm not choosing a signal right now because I haven't seen one that comes in that looks good or looks profitable yet. Because not the market is not going to give you a profitable signal every single time. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to change the currency pairs. And I'm going to go back again. Remember what I just did a while ago. I went back up to USD, CHF, OTC, and I clicked on that and it changed the currency. Well, see, the market's beginning to move now. So let me click back on signals. Now, when I click on signals, now you see what I'm talking about. You see the green, 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 green. Those are the ones that you want to look for on the market. And when you find those in the market, you want to do two things. You want to, you want to let the blue, for example, let's take this one here. We're looking at this one there. You see it's flipping back and forth, right? That means it's going in and out of the money. All right. So we don't want to touch that one. We want one that's going to be green and green. All right. That's what we want to look for. That's why I wanted to go back and forth, because I want to find one that's going to be closing in the money, so you see what I'm talking about. So it's not just the fact that it has the blue and the blue is filling up. So what? We want to be in the money in all of our trades. Okay? So because we want to be in the money on all of our trades, we're going to watch these two here that are close together, that are green and green. You see these three here that are green and green? Those are the three, no, those are the four. See, when they're green and green, we start to look at them. Okay, because that means that they're up and they're in the money. So that one just went off, even though it's big. So that's why you wait, you count it all the way down. So when it gets closer to the time frame, the closer it gets to the time frame of, say, the last 7 seconds, that's when you copy it, when you have 1, 2, 3 indicators. So for this trade here, I'm going to wait until 9, 8, 5, boom. I'm going to copy that trade. Now that it's been copied, I wagered $1 up here. And in the next couple minutes, seconds, I'm going to see if I made, boom. You see my money just went up from 295, 292 to 384. Okay. And that's how we're going to copy the trades. Now, the next one I'm going to look to copy is this one right here. This one right here, it was done over a minute ago. It's still a minute on it, but it has 50% and it's green and green. That means the market is covering the spread on this. So it has a good cover on this. So I'm going to watch this signal here. And you get what I'm saying? This is how you trade the markets via signals that you are looking at. Okay. Now, those are the key things that you want to pay attention to. Now, you see the market just shifted. It just went from being in the red, in the green, to being in the red. And that's why you can't just immediately copy it when you see it in the green. You also have to watch for the timer for it to time down, because the market can shift. The market could go from up to down, and you could be in the trade, it's still going up, but then you're down and you're out of the money. You get what I mean? Or like this one right here. Like it's got 27 seconds left on it, right? This one right here's got 27 seconds left on it. It's in the money so far, but I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to keep watching it, because then if it goes out of the money, I'm not gonna put it. But then I watch it for the last second. You want to wait until the last 8, 5, 4, boom. I'll copy that one, and then once you copy it after 5 seconds, the last 5 seconds, it goes away. And let me see what happens here. 3, 2, boom. My money went back up to $5. You see that? So I just went from $2.95 or 92 cents, and I'm up to $5.68. So this is how you grow a small account doing the pocket options trading, just leveraging the signals that the pocket option platform gives to you. Okay. Now we're gonna take another look at another signal. So far, I'm gonna go do a couple signals today with you, so you guys understand what I'm looking at. I think I'll grow this account to about 10 or 15 bucks with you guys right now. So we're just sticking to this one pair, and all we're doing is we're working within the signals that the market is giving to us. Okay. So what we're looking for 3 confirmations on this. We're looking for the green money sign, where the market's going up or down, it doesn't matter. The green money sign, and then the blue bar, the time frame, and how long it's going to take for that trade to close, because that lets us know how much time we have to enter the trade, and it also lets us know how much time is left on the trade for that deadline, because we don't want it to be in the red and we get it because it's going up because the bar is far. You get what I mean? Because it could be in the red at the bottom and we're not paying attention to it, but because we're looking at the bar, we jumped on it, we got the bar, but then we lost the money. You get what I'm saying? So we got to look for the confirmations at all points with everything that we're doing. So we're getting a lot of confirmations right now. It's now 8:30. 8:13, so that means the market is moving. So the market is probably taking an upswing trend right now. So as it's taking an upswing trend, you're seeing the movements in the market as it's taking the move. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait for these 3 right here. And you see they all came up right around the same time, because at 8 o'clock in the market is when the market starts to move. Okay, so the market moves around that time. So we're going to watch these here, and I'm going to grow this account like I said. And on this trade, if I make this trade, I'm going to make $3.09. So the account's going to go up by about $8 and change. You get what I mean? So you can know what your money's going to go to by being able to calculate it looking at this. And again, because of when the trades were made, this trade here was made 9 minutes ago, the one above it 8 minutes ago, the one above it 4 minutes ago, you know. So this one that was done 4 minutes, it's got 30 seconds left on it, 29. That does one. And the one down here, those are the 2. There's a high probability that I'm going to copy. Why? Because they're both green and green in the money. They both have the blue bar almost full on both of them. You see it? The blue bar is almost full on both of them. And when it hit is when the market bar put in. So on this one at the top here, 3, 2, I'm going to enter that one. And then the next one here, 19, 8, 17, 17, 15. Now my money just went up to $8 there. 14, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm going to enter that trade there. And then the money should go back up now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom, now I'm up to $12 in that account, just like that. So we went from $2 to $12. So we made a $10 profit so far in the last 10 minutes or less doing this, on just giving you this training so far. So this is just one of the trainings I wanted to go through with you guys, and this is just doing signals. So I'm going to do another one right now, because I said I want to go to about 15 bucks. And so I'm going to try to make sure that I hit my target, so I stay on target. Now, I'm just looking through for the signals. Now, we have a few signals here. All right. Now, but these are long calls. Now, what I mean long calls, you see the time on that? 26 minutes. That's a long call. You get what I mean? The long call signals are not going to benefit us, because that's not going to bring us money right now. You get what I'm saying? So when that happens, we get out of it and then we go back into it and we hit trades. And if you go back out of it, you can see the market took a big upswing. That's why I was pushing up. So now we go back in and then you'll see shorter time frames, 30 seconds. So whenever you see those long time frames, that's fine. Just hold it and just get back out. Click on trades to go out and click on signals again to go back in. Click on signals to go out, click on signals to come back in, and then you'll be able to see exactly where they are. And this is all you're going to be doing right now. This is all I want you guys to focus on doing right now. You're going to be home. You're going to have some time. You guys are going to have some free time. So you're going to start the accounts off with about $100. And this is where I want you guys to live for the next 3 weeks. All right. Because every week we're going to do an update on how many trades you took, what are the profit margins, and what are the results. Okay. But this is something that you can control. This is something that you could do. Now, the pair that I'm looking at right now is this one. Right. The blue bar is halfway full. It's got 3 minutes left on it, okay? Any up here that's got lower time frames, they don't have a strong sell point. I mean, it might be green and green, but guess what? The blue bar's not enough clear. So there's not enough cover on the spread for me. The cover, the further across the blue bar is, that means that's the farther it is from the market closing against you. The market closes against you, that's when it goes into the red. And when it goes into the red on the dollar sign, that means you lose that money. It don't matter. You just lost that money. You get what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna grow this account, like I said, but let me just get. I'm watching this pair here that I have it highlighted here. This is the one I'm watching because that's the strongest one so far, and that's what I'm searching and I'm scanning. That's got 2 minutes. This is another strong one here that's got 2 minutes and 2 seconds on it. Now this is another strong one here that's got 2 minutes and 2 seconds on it, but it's got a halfway on it, right? This one right here, it's got less than 1 minute on it. So I got this one that's got less than 2 minutes, and this one up here that's got 2 minutes and change. Those are the two I'm gonna copy next, so that we're gonna cash in on these two accounts. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. You have to be in the market to be able to pay attention to it. So you have to watch these things. You have to take the time to pay attention to it. You can't emotionally trade. You can't make it about anything other than the information in front of you. Because if, just like you're passing a test, this is the right answer to pass the test, you're going to use the right answers because you're getting the answers given to you. You get what I'm saying? So if the answers are being given to you, use the answers, pass the test, get the right answers, move on. That's how we're going to do it. And we can still scroll up because there's over a minute left on that. Like this one here's got 14 seconds on it. I don't know where that one popped up at, but I think I might take that one. It's 10 seconds on that trade. Boom. I might take that one. Copy that signal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My money should be going up shortly. Unless I missed that trade. Because if I missed that trade, then I'm just out of the money. So that one might have changed at the last minute. Because you see my money didn't go up, so I just went from $12 back down, right? And that's what happens. That's what happens. So if you miss the money because the market moves, and that's the difference when you're looking at a short one that just popped up, because a short one that just popped up, oh, they look good, but then the market might swing just that fast, right? Like we just saw. So let me come back down here to this one down here that I've been watching. It's got 30 seconds left on it, 35 seconds left on it right here, which is this one here. So I'm going to watch this one because this is one of the ones that I've been watching before, that I called, that I said that I'll be working on. So I'm going to go back to this and I'm going to grow the account back up. But I just also wanted to show you guys as well. When you try to make a quick emotional play, like I just scrolled up, I saw that quick one and I said, oh, let me jump on that one. That's what happens. So when you watch the market, you follow the trend and you watch it, you find it, you identify this is a good play, then you make that play. Did I just lose that one? Where did that pair go? Where did that pair go? Oh my goodness. Did it just disappear in front of me? It just disappeared in front of me. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here talking and that pair just disappeared in front of me. And that was money too. Oh, that was in the money too. It was less than a minute. Oh, did it move to the top? Is that it here? Let me copy this one. No, that's 1 minute ago. It was put in 9 minutes ago. And you see like this one? You see it goes from green to red? Green to red? That's what it is. So it doesn't have a good enough cover on the spread. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. So the money, the opportunity to make the money is there. It's definitely there. But you see how many times this one here has been copied. So I'm gonna copy this one as well. I'm just gonna wait until it get under 10 seconds. All right, back up to $8. And this next one here, I'm gonna copy this next one here. I'm wagering 50% of my account every time. That's the difference with this. So as you see, I got $8 there, and it's got $4 and some change here, right? Because I'm wagering, I'm putting on the market $4, half of my account, 50% every time. Every time I'm putting up 50%. I'm glad I didn't copy that one because you see that one just went away, right? I'd have lost that money just like that. That would have been gone. See, that's why you also want to wait for the time frame. You want to watch the countdown for the last 10 seconds because then the confirmations you're looking at is the time when the trade got entered. You see, this one says, like, for example, let's take this one. This one says this trade is copied 250 times at the bottom. You can see here, so 250 people copying that trade right now. 11 minutes ago, the trade got put in. It's up and up on the signal, and it's got a good time frame. So it's got 3 minutes left, and 254 people copied it. So you can see how many people are copying each play as it's being copied. But of course, you see the ones that are being copied are either the down and down or the up and up. We're not going for the down and downs. We're going for the monies and the pluses. That's what we're going for in all of our trades. So we want to make sure that we look for that and we keep an eye on that when we're making all of our trades. All right. So this one here, I'm just going to keep the cursor over it to watch it. All right. And I'm just going to watch this one. After this one, I'm going to make sure that I get to these next two trades. Good morning. I'm going to make sure I get to these next two. So once I get to the profit margin target that we talked about, I want to grow it to about 15 bucks. But you see how much one loss can then take out half of your account. Because I went from 12 and change all the way down in just one play, right? And that's kind of what I'm talking about. So you guys got to look at these things. So when you're going through and you're on the account and you're on the trading, keep in mind that this is something that can happen, and that's why you can't be greedy. You got to set the amount that you're going to willing to put on the market, and whatever you're putting in the market, just like I said, it's like a payment. You're giving it to the market, so you can't make an emotional decision after you give it to the market. You're just making the decision. You're trading. You're putting it up on the market, and that's it. So, good morning. That's the most important thing I want you guys to look on. So this is 2 minutes left in this trade, right? And we're just going to watch the signal. And we're going to copy this one in the next 2 minutes. And then after it gets down to the last 10 seconds is when we're going to copy this one. Why? Two things. Again, for the entire time we've been here, A, it's been in the money more than B, it's been covering the spread. And C, we've been green in both sides. So you see there how both the green is covered on the spread. So we have the up on the movement in the market. Morning. How you doing? Good morning. How you doing? We got the up on the movement on the market. We got green in the money, and then we got the blue in the cover. All right. The next confirmation, which is like a double or four, and the fourth and the fifth confirmation, is you can see the time frame that it got put in over 13 minutes ago. So that means it was done a long time ago. Remember, it was 250 people that copied it when I looked at it, right? When I first highlighted. Now it's up to 306 people. So now 306 people are going to potentially make money on this play. All right. So now after this one, it's going to go to next. We're going to watch this one count all the way down, but we're not going to copy it into the last 10 seconds. Reason why is very simple. The institutions are coming in, but we want to make sure that we get in on the last leg of the trade so we don't lose that money because it shifts from green to blue to red. We're locked in. We're just going to lose that money. You get what I'm saying? So we want to wait until the market is right. We want to wait for the right conditions. We want to wait for the right opportunity. We want to find the option, seek it out, look it out, wait for it. Because the thing about making money in the markets is about patience. You got to have patience to be able to be profitable in the markets. That's the key thing. So once you identify the play that you want to make, okay, I want to make this signal call. And then you 14, you see it's going down now? Boom, 10. Now I'm going to copy that call. I'm going to copy it again. So I copied it twice. You see how low my money went? I went back down to $1.81. And now look how my money went up to $5.99 from that call. Or did I copy the wrong one? Did I copied the wrong one. See, you gotta be careful, guys. Man, I'm glad I'm making mistakes on this account with you guys, so you guys can see how easy it is to not only make mistakes but also mess up. Like for instance, this one here is the next one I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna get the account of $15 just to show you guys what I'm talking about. But you see how well the account can go up and go down. And as you look at this, you could tell the market changed. So when you see the reverse in the market and on your trades, it's not a, oh my God, what's happening? The market is reversing. You could just come out of trades and you could see, okay, that's what's happening. And again, to get fresh calls, you can just get out and get back in. And then you see the fresh calls come in. But we want to look at specific calls. We want to look at the long calls, like this one that was made, this call right here, that was put in 23 minutes ago. So if you see the bottom left over here on the copy signal, this one was put in 23 minutes ago. It's in the green, it's going up, and it's covering the spread. Those are three signs that you want to look at to say, okay, that's potentially a good call to cover. Why? Because the market is the blue symbol, how high the market is over the entry point of that signal. All right. So if you copy that signal from where that point was, you will be in the money. But again, we want to wait to do it. I'm going to keep on scanning the market because I always do that. I always scan to see what signals are coming in. So this one was done 1 minute ago. This is a 3 minute play and it's in the money right now. But the ones that are close to the play that are in the money are cute, but the ones that are better are the ones that were made long before. That means the market has already gone up or down beyond the point of this entry where this play was made or this call was put in. So that means the probability or the chances of you succeeding in this trade is very, very high. And again, select your risk tolerance, right? So for me on this, I have it's a real account. So it's a real account. So you guys see. So on the demo account here, I have 50,000, and you just see me roll this account up to almost $15 and back down again just by making decisions and not making the right calls. So let me come back in here. Let me look back at this one here that was done. Now this is the other part. Sometimes when you go out and you come back in, you lose some of the signals that you were paying attention to. So that one that was copied, I think it was copied like 600 times or something like that. That one's gone. So if I didn't enter that signal when I saw it a while ago, because there was too much time left on it, now I'm not going to be able to copy it at all because it's already gone from my chart, which is a pro and a con to this because then you miss out on the trade because of the time frame. Oh, here it is. It's still there. Boom. So, 25 minutes ago, less than 4 minutes on it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. So, like I said, if you take the time to watch the markets, this is what the markets look like. This is exactly what the markets look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time and I'm going to change the currency pair. And I'm going to change it to USD AUD. And then again, once we click on it, you see right here it says a percentage. Is I'm going 54% of my account every time. So on this now, you're looking for the pairs that are giving you the signal. So again, confirmations, and we're looking for the three confirmations. First confirmation we're looking for is the in the money confirmation. We want it to be in the money. On where we go, we want it to be in the money. We want to make sure that we are at the point where order filled. Okay, I got my order filled on my other order, so I'm going to see what my profit margins look like on that one in a second. But then this is what I'm talking to you guys about here. Let me refresh that. All right, so we're going to take the time and we're going to scroll through and we just want to find the right signals, okay? Because the market's going to be moving and the market's going to be changing. And at 8:30 now is when these are the times when the markets make the most move. These are the times when the markets make the most changes. These are the times when the markets take the biggest leaps and bounds. 9:30, 8:30, 6:30. So these are the times we want to make sure that we set ourselves up for success with the market when we're making trades. right? When you're getting the signals, there are going to be times all throughout the day that you are going to be getting information sent to you. And the reason why you're going to be getting that information sent to you specifically for the sole point is for these plays are coming in and they're set up for you to be able to make money. But how you position yourself in the market is what's going to determine how much money you ultimately make on the entire play altogether. All right. So let's take another look at this. Well, good morning. Now, there's another way that we could do this, the trading, right? But what I'm going to do, instead of doing percentage, I'm going to do dollar amount. And for dollar amount, I'm just going to do $1, right? And you see how the market is moving right now. We're going to choose AI trade because when you have money on it, you can also use AI trade. Like I said, the AI trade is 50-50, but I'm just going to give you play with that so you see what it looks like. Okay, boom. And I'm going to click AI trade. The AI just put it in for down for 11 seconds. You see that $1 down right there? As long as the little thing is below that mark, I'm going to make that dollar. But you see how high it's going. So that lets you know the AI is full of shit. Because again, the AI went against the trend. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a play right now for up for 15 seconds because I'm going to go with the trend, right? And as I'm going with the trend of the market, you see the market is still going to respond and respect the play because the market is moving in the direction I'm going with the trend. So there's opportunities for you to make money just trading by following the trend of the market. I'm making another call myself by hitting up again. Okay, this is a 15-second chart. As you see, the time on the left there says 15 seconds. So while I'm on the 15-second chart, it may or may not go in my favor during that 15 seconds. And that's completely fine. Like I said, when you're putting it on the market, the goal is not for you to hold on to it or hover over it. The goal is for you to understand this is something I'm putting in the market. Now, y'all just saw me go up and down in that one time span by how the markets move. And that's why the signals are important. The reason why is because these signals are designed to cover your losses and help you to then keep the key stay in the profit based on how the market is moving. That's really it. But as you see, based on how the market's moving, some of these in the money, they'll be going up and down, even though the blue is still there because the blue is covering, but then where the line is, it's passing, it's taking you out of the money. And that's the difference in when your trades are profitable and the trades are not profitable. Is if they're in the green, they're in the money. Like you see the ones with the arrow, red arrow going down and the green, that means that's a play for the market going down, and that's a play for you to be in the money just the same. When the arrows are going up, that's a play for you to be going up and be in the money. The whole goal again is to be in the money. So I'm going to take a copy of trade that's going down and in the money. That's what I'm going to do because as I can see here, the market's in a downward trend. So the market's in a downward trend right now that I can see by clicking on signals and looking at the market. I'm going to come back here and I see, okay, there are a few trades here that are going down and are in the money. Okay, this one here is going down and it's in the money. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to come to wager and I'm going to put 50% like I did before, right? And I'm going to come back to signals. Now, I know this one here is going down. I'm going to copy that signal because that's the last 10 seconds of that signal. Copy it again. Why not? Now I'm all the way down on all my money in 3, 2, 1, 0. I just grew my account again. Why? Because I copied the down and in the money. Because once it's in the money, you're going to be in the money. Green means you're in the money, on the money, in the money. So you always want to look for the green when you're making the trade. You always want to look for the green on your money, okay? The green on your money sign at the bottom means that you're going to be in the money at the end of the trade, all right? So we're going to also look at these two here at the top. That's one and this two. These are the two I'm going to take a look at right now. So I'm probably going to copy this first one here, the second one. I'm probably going to copy the second one here at the top. Okay, that one's a up and up. But why is that? The markets are moving up. You see, if I copied it already, I'd have been stuck because the market just moved against me. See, now it's moving back up. And that's what it is. So if you just watch it, that one there that's in the up and up, it'll go green on the money. and then it go right back to red. Why? Because the market is moving. It's not something against you. It's just how the market's moving. Now, am I going to go in on this knowing that it did that a couple seconds ago? Absolutely, because I saw how long it just took before it went down a while ago. And now, 3, 2, 1, 0, boom. I just grew my account up. So now I'm just at the $15 mark that I told you guys that I'd be getting to with this account. And that's just making the plays just like I showed you guys. Just like I showed you guys. So again, this next one here was done 2 minutes ago. It's 40 seconds left on it. And it's 30 seconds left on the trading. All right. So I like that one. Why? Because it was done 2 minutes ago. It's green in the money. It's in the trend in the market right now. So I'm going to follow that one. And that's going to be the last one I copy. And then I'm going to end this trading session with you guys because I wanted you guys to see A, what a trading session looks like, B, what the copying feature of this process looks like, so how you can copy the trades directly inside of the options call, and then see how you guys can then turn that $100 and grow that money up from there. Here, I just copied that last signal. Good morning. And as I just copied it, 5, 4, boom. I just went up to $25. So guys, you just saw me grow this account from $2 to $25 this morning. And I did that within the last hour since 8 o'clock. So within the last 30 minutes, I just grew this account from $2 to $25. All right. Hope you guys understand what I'm talking about with the trades. We'll get back to it and we'll do some more of this in the future. And we'll get back to how you log in, how you load your account, and we do all of that. If you guys want to do it, send it through crypto, you guys can send it through me, and I'll make sure that you guys get the bonus codes so you guys your money's doubled, or you could do it where you just send it directly. Either way, let me know how you want to get it done. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.